Will the Dallas Cowboys win their 56th Thanksgiving football game? All that and more on today's episode. You're listening to the Blitz Boys podcast. I'm Kaiden Jenkins, your host. This is my co-host, Dakota McIntosh. You can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Kaiden Jenkins 2 and Dakota McIntosh 0. We'll go ahead and get right into it. I'll let you take it from here.
All right, we got the Cowboys versus the Commanders Thanksgiving Day. Who do you got?
So first things first, before we get started, I'm going to say that the Dallas Cowboys, they've won 32 of their Thanksgiving games. They've lost 22, and they've tied one of them. So they have a pretty good track record on Thanksgiving. I'm going to say that the Cowboys come across with a 35-14 win against the Commanders. Commanders struggled against the Giants. They traded away Chase Young and Josh Sweat, so not very good pass rush. Their interior defensive line is still pretty good. But with all that being said, I say Dak Prescott has 4 touchdown passes and 400 passing yards, and he sits the fourth quarter.
Wow, what a prediction there. I mean, it's not uncommon for him to be sent in the fourth quarters this season. He's been doing that a lot recently. I've got the Cowboys in a pretty close contest. It's pretty low scoring, 14 Cowboys, 13 Commanders, just because I feel like they really aren't a team you should overlook. Yeah, they had a pretty bad game last week, but I feel like they're going to bounce back. They're going to be able to put together some drives, but they're only going to be able to score 13 points, and they're going to keep the Cowboys to 14. So that's what I think. I think that they're going to do fairly well, but
that's pretty fair. I could care less as long as the Cowboys win.
A win's a win. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Next, we got the Packers versus the Lions. Who do you got?
I'm taking the Lions in a big win, 42-24. Jordan Love is still not that guy. He's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
That's all I'm saying. Nope.
All right. Yeah, whatever you say. I mean, I think Jordan Love is that guy. He's gonna come together. He's gonna win. Packers are gonna win 24-16. Because you want to know what? He is that guy. Whether you like it or not, he's that guy. And
Nope.
he's gonna take down the Lions. They've been red hot this year, but this is where they go plummeting down in the ice cold water.
Nope.
All right. Whatever you say. I mean, next we got the 49ers versus Seahawks. What do you got?
49ers versus Seahawks. Got to go against Geno. I don't know if he's going to play this week or not, but I got to go against him. He's not that guy either. I don't feel like it. He puts up some good numbers, but he's old. He's an old man, so I'm going to go 49ers 21, Seahawks 20. They keep it close, but 49ers come out on top.
Yeah, no, that's very respectable score right there, and I feel like the Seahawks are a better team with Geno in, and we're not too sure if he's going to be playing the game or not. But I also got the 49ers winning 18-13. I think CMC is going to get into the end zone, and that's going to be their only touchdown on the game.
Ooh,
I know it's a rough prediction, but it's fair. It's accurate. All right, next we got Dolphins versus Jets. Who do you got?
I'm going to take the Dolphins 28, Jets 24. I think the Jets start to figure out a little bit about how to best use Zach Wilson. I don't think he's a long-term solution, but he's serviceable. And just hoping and praying that Aaron Rodgers can come back to get these guys to a Super Bowl.
You think they're Super Bowl material? You think?
I mean, with Aaron Rodgers on, if if Aaron Rodgers is on that team, he can bring them to the Super Bowl. But he's hurt, and so I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, it does.
Have you even seen him play with this team? Have you? Honestly.
No, nobody
What?
has. Nobody
Exactly.
has.
So how can you say that he'll take it to the Super Bowl? I mean, I got the Dolphins
Do you
winning
not know the players that they
24-18.
have?
They they do got a very
Do you not know the
respectable
players that
lineup.
they
They
have?
got they got Sauce Gardner, they got Brees Hall.
See?
I mean, they got Garrett
Yeah.
Wilson. I mean, they do have a decent lineup, but I feel like at this point in the season, it's just not possible. It's not possible. But like I said, I got the Dolphins winning 14 or 24, Jets 18. I think Tua and Tyreek are gonna get it going, gonna be cooking this game just like how they've been almost every game this year.
Yep.
And next we got another divisional rival game, the Saints versus the Falcons. Who do you got?
You're gonna hate me, but I'm picking the Falcons to win this one. 19-14. Um, I still think that the Saints aren't gonna use Taysom Hill, and when they don't do that, they don't win football games. So I'm gonna say the Falcons. They bolster up their run defense. They finally take everybody's advice and use B. John Robinson. Um, and so it's gonna be 19-14.
I hope you can see the resistance I have not to lunge at you right now. I am boiling right now. Do I think it's going to be a close game? Yes, of course. But I got my team winning. My team always wins in my head, no matter what. So I got them winning 18-16. It's going to be pretty close. I feel like you said, they're going to use Bijan the way that we all been talking about, and I feel that the Saints they're going to use Taysom Hill. They're going to run with him and stuff, but the Falcons defense is going to put a stop to his run game. So he's only going to get like 20 yards rushing. You heard it
Yeah.
here, though. All right, next we got the Steelers versus Bengals.
I'm gonna take the Steelers in this one just because Joe Burrow's not playing. He's out for the season. I'm gonna say Steelers 14, Bengals 3. Browning probably will not get the ball rolling. He's their backup quarterback, just in case if y'all didn't know. But yeah, Bengals only score 3 points.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the same how I have it as basically my explanation and everything. I got Steelers winning 18 to the Bengals 6. Not really much I feel like they're gonna have going on just because Joe Burrow is out for the season with that right wrist injury. And hopefully they come back next year and stuff. Joe Burrow as healthy as can be, and they go and dominate the league. But for this year, I think their year's kind of over. Next, we
Yep.
got the Panthers versus Titans. Who do you got?
Just by the way that I saw the Panthers play last week against the Cowboys, the Titans definitely are not as good as the Cowboys, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be Titans 21, Panthers 12.
I was gonna say, I was like, you really think you could compare the Titans right now to the Cowboys? Will Levis to
No,
Dak
no, 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 no.
Prescott?
Just based on how the Panthers played, it's not looking good. Bryce Young is still a good player, but he's probably one of, if not the only good player on the Panthers. Yes, they have Adam Thielen, but
What about Miles
at the
Sanders?
same time, yeah, uh, Miles Sanders fell off a cliff when he joined the Panthers.
I mean, they don't really have a very good offensive line, I will say, but I still got them winning. I got them
Yeah,
winning 13 to the Titans 3. I feel like Will Levis isn't really going to be able to get it going. and D-Hop's going to be a little upset, but I think Panthers are going to get their second win of the year. Next, we got the Patriots
That's
versus
fair.
Giants. Who do you got?
Just because we all hate the Patriots, everybody hates the Patriots. And so I'm going Giants 24-21. It's going to be a close game, come down to the wire. Danny DeVito or Tommy DeVito, whatever his name is,
Danny, he's an
leads
actor.
them down the field. Yeah, leads them down the field and scores a game-winning field goal. It's just classic textbook. Go down, score a field goal, win the game.
Yeah, no, especially for the way they played last week. They played phenomenal against the Commanders. They're looking really good, and like you said, everybody hates the Patriots. And I'm not sure if they're going to be playing Mac Jones or not. I mean, I know he got benched last game, so I got the Giants winning 18 to the Patriots 10.
Yep.
All right. Next, we got the Jags versus the Texans. Who do you got?
CJ Stroud all day, every day. We'll never bet against him. I'm saying Texans 28, Jags 21. It's going to be a close game, but CJ Stroud, you heard it here first, is a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence.
Wow. Wow. In his rookie year, you're saying he's better than T-Law?
Yep. Look at the numbers.
Look, maybe his rookie year, but I don't know. I don't know about overall because I got the Jags winning 24 to the Texans 21. I know that CJ Stroud he's been able to step up when needed, been able to deliver, but the Jags, ever since their loss against the 49ers, they've been looking really good. I know it's only been a week. Don't come at me. I know it's only been a week. But they've shown major improvements from that game, and I feel like they're also gonna win this game. All right, next we got
Yeah,
the Browns.
I could see it going either way. Yeah, I could see the Texans Jags game going either way. But in all reality, if you look at the Texans last year compared to now, how big of an impact has CJ Stroud made on that team?
Oh, none. It's all
Huge,
Tank Dell. It's
huge
all Tank
impact.
Dell. None CJ Stroud.
Tank,
None.
I actually wanted the Cowboys to take Tank Dell, but the Texans ended up taking him. I was watching him in college, and that guy is shifty. But those two and Nico Collins on the same team, pass happy, it's just a nightmare to go up against. So, yeah, I'm taking CJ Stroud all day, any day against Trevor Lawrence.
All right. Next we got the Browns versus Broncos. Who do you got?
So, Broncos are looking pretty decent. Yeah, I would have to say they're looking pretty decent. Um, Russell Wilson, he's looking like he's slowly getting back to form. Now, like I've been saying, and I will always say, you're never going to get back to full form. That's your prime. You age, your body can't do what it used to
Preach.
for the same period of time. Yeah, you can make a play that you would have made back then, but you're not going to make those plays consistently. So I'm taking the Broncos in this game. I'm taking them 24 to the Browns 12. I really want to see the Browns start DTR, but it's looking like they might try starting Joe Flacco. We'll see how that goes, and I could be very wrong. DTR might have a comeback week and just poop all over the Browns. I
Yeah.
mean, I hope he doesn't poop on the Browns. He's on that team. The Broncos.
Wow, you're really mixing
Deshaun
up your
Watson's
words
already
there.
done that enough.
I think Russell
Let
Wilson and
let
Cortland Sutton have got the got that connection down. They've got that chemistry, and I don't think that DTR or Joe Flacco will have what it takes. I got the Broncos winning 34 to the Browns 13.
Yeah, but let's backtrack just a little bit. Let's talk about that, dude. Imagine signing a player that hadn't played football for a year and a half, 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and signing him in the middle of all of this sexual misconduct, everything that was going on,
All the
then
allegations
him
against
finally
him.
being able to play. Yep, him finally being able to play. He gets hurt. He comes back from his injury, and he gets hurt again. And you're paying that dude a crap ton of money.
I think
Like
he's like 40
everybody
million
that I know,
guaranteed.
or have ever met, if they put all of the money that they have ever made in their lifetime in a pile, it would look like $1 compared to $1,000,000 compared for him. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's
Yes.
making so much money, and he's just not playing. And so, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I haven't been able to talk about it. So, yeah, that's my
No,
little
no.
rant for the episode.
I will say that I kind of wish I was in his shoes, kind of like just for the money, not because he's hurt and stuff, just because he's getting paid not to work. I kind of feel that.
You heard it here first.
I kind of
Dakota
feel
McIntosh wishes
that.
he was Deshaun Watson, everything included, even
No,
the
no.
allegations, everything.
Allegedly, but no, 100% no. Um, well, we won't get into that at all, but I'm gonna turn that down right now. That is a no. I do not think that. All right. I'm gonna just change it. Next, we got the Rams versus the Cardinals. Who do you
All
got?
right, so this is going to be one of my lowest scoring games on my board. Rams, I'm going to take 12, Cardinals 10. I think
You
Kyler Murray loses his third straight back from injury.
you don't think the Rams are gonna score a touchdown, or do you think they're gonna miss the PAT and then score two more field goals, or what do you think is gonna happen there?
Um, I'm thinking more or less because Aaron Donald's a pretty beast. I think they
Yeah,
get a
he's
touchdown,
scary,
field
dude.
goal, and a safety.
Oh, that's that's how that's what's up. I will say that's what's up. I got the Cardinals winning though. I got them over the Rams 20-18. I think Kyler Murray's gonna get his first win on the year. I I think that they're just gonna go down. They're gonna do business. He's gonna put on a show, and they're gonna come away with the win. Even though Matthew Stafford is probably gonna be fully recovered from his injury, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That's that that's if Kyler Murray shows up to the game because he might be too busy playing Call of
Playing
Duty. Who
Call
knows?
of Duty, some COD. He does like that. He loves his COD. And we're not talking about the fish either. All right, next we got the Chiefs versus Raiders. Who do you got?
I got the Chiefs over the Raiders just for the sheer fact of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes when he's going against Aiden O'Connell. So I'm gonna say Chiefs 27, Raiders 19.
Yeah, that's well said. I got a similar score there. I got the Chiefs 28 to the Raiders 17. I mean, Aiden O'Connell for first half last week looked phenomenal. Second half just straight downhill. Uh, I think it's more or less going to be somewhat of the same, but he's going to get a little better. I mean, he is a rookie, but it's just no way to compare to Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
All right. Next, we got the Bills versus the Eagles. Who do you got?
just like the Patriots, we hate the Patriots and we hate the Eagles. If
You hate the
you
Eagles. You hate the
disagree,
Eagles.
if you disagree, like the video, share it to your friends so they can disagree with you. I'm saying Bills 42, Eagles 24. I don't think it's a close one. I think Bills with this new play caller is meaning some business, and they're wanting to show that they are true contenders. And if they beat the Eagles in that style, they will be proving that.
Well, I just want to backtrack to last week. I want to say something about this Cowboys curse you're talking about. That didn't come true.
Hey,
They beat the
hey,
Chiefs.
guess what? The 49ers curse didn't happen either, so that's a good thing.
But I'm just saying that you were wrong about that. I mean, if you guys want to see him be wrong, go to
Who
the
do you
last
have winning this
video.
game?
Oh no,
Who
I
do you
got the
have
Bills
winning
winning.
this
I
game?
got the Bills winning
All right, that's
27-18.
what I thought.
But if you guys want to see all of his Cowboys curse, go to the last episode. Go watch that full through. But we'll move on
All
from
right,
that so you
all
don't get a
right.
little spicy. We got the Ravens versus Chargers. Who do you got?
All right, so first things first, I can't believe you're betting against Lamar Jackson. So
I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
going
about.
Ravens. Ravens 28, Chargers 14. I still think that they don't figure out the formula. And Austin Eckler's not going to have a good game again because they're not understanding that he needs to have a good game for them to win. And they continuously neglect that. So I'm picking Ravens to win.
Okay. Okay.
You better not be changing your predictions.
I'm not changing my predictions. I ain't doing that. I'm not a cheater. Trust me, I'm not a cheater. I'm over here, like you said earlier. I'm betting against Lamar. I mean, they're out. Mark Andrews, I mean, yes, Lamar did suffer an injury he didn't really want to speak about last game. We'll see. But I think they're gonna get it going. I think the Chargers are gonna go. They're gonna do what they do. No, do what they're known for. Austin Eckler's gonna do extremely well, even though he hasn't been the past couple weeks. I'm gonna say he's gonna get the three touchdowns. Those, no doubt about that. But
Yeah.
anyways,
And I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if I was wrong because honestly, the Chargers they're not too terrible of a team. I don't mind them. I would like to see them do good rather than some of the teams that have been good forever, it seems like. So it
yeah.
would be nice to see another team be good. So yeah, I would be happy for a Chargers win, but I'm picking the Ravens because they obviously don't listen to the podcast and they don't listen to me and they don't rush with Austin Eckler. So
All right, whatever you say. I mean, next we got the Bucks versus Colts. Who do you got?
Bucks versus Colts. We're gonna go Colts in a blowout win over the Bucks,
Yeah.
42-12. The Colts are good. That's all I'm gonna say. Jonathan Taylor, he is a boss. Zach Moss,
Yeah. Yeah.
he is a boss as well. And they have a pretty serviceable quarterback. And nonetheless, they have Michael Pittman Jr. And their defense is pretty good. So, yeah, Colts all the way over the Bucks 42-12.
Wow. That's all I gotta say to that is wow. That's insane. I think you're insane. We need to put you in an asylum.
Oh, I might be.
Honestly.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I might be insane, but
Oh no,
oh
that was a
well.
given. That was a given. Because I got the Bucks winning 31-24. I mean, yeah, yeah. Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss are a beast. Michael Pittman's a beast. But their quarterback? Come on. He's not that good. He's not that good. He had a good game, yes.
I said he
But
was serviceable.
Serviceable? Come on, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Baker Mayfield's gonna come out with the dub. Rashad White, Chris Godwin actually gonna catch the ball this week. I think you're insane for that blowout win.
I don't know. I think Gardner Minshew just stomps all over Baker Mayfield. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Whatever you say. Next, we got the Bears versus the Vikings. Who do you got?
So, I'm going Vikings again this week. 24-21. I just think that Josh Dobbs not knowing the offense all that well was what made them not be able to have that game-winning drive. So I'm going Vikings just for the sheer fact that almost every single time that I bet against Josh Dobbs, I lose. So I'm gonna start rooting for him. See how he does.
I mean that's understandable. I mean I was gonna go for him and stuff, but did you see the Bears against the Lions last week? Did you see that?
Bears this, Bears that,
Oh
Bears
my
suck.
goodness.
That's all I gotta say.
Yes, the record isn't very good, but the way they played last week, if they would have been playing all year, they'd probably have a winning record. And I think they're going to continue that. And the Vikings aren't as good as the Lions, so I got the Bears winning 20 to the Vikings 12. I think Joshua Dobbs is gonna be able to do what Jared Goff was able to do against them. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I don't know about that. All I'm saying is that I don't know how well they're gonna do because they have a running back that likes to run around a lot and then sometimes throw a football. So
I mean, he wins games, doesn't he? All right. So let's do a
Justin
recap for
Fields?
last week.
The no, wait.
What
You
are
were
we waiting
talking
on?
about the same guy, right? We're talking about
Yes.
the same guy, right?
I mean,
Justin Fields?
he lost. He lost last week, but that was still a fluke. It was a fluke. This week is going to be redemption. I mean, he's going to have a bounce back
Bro,
week.
have you seen what draft picks that they've had over the past couple of years? They're in the top 10 every year.
They trade for him. That's the only explanation is they trade for those.
You had to think about that one.
I mean, because you do put up a very good point there. I mean, there's not really much to argue with that. But, anyways, let's go over last week. I went 10 for 3, and you only went 9 for 4. Beat you again. Come at me. I have an overall record of 26-15, and you got an overall record of 23-18. You better be.
I'm only 4 behind.
This week is going to be the week to do it, to be honest. So most of our picks are kind of opposite. So
Yeah, and you're pretty insane picking the Bucks over the Colts, the Bears over the Vikings, the Chargers over the Ravens. And yeah, dude, you're insane. So I'm definitely winning this week. So you can come at me in the following week when we go over our predictions again and tell me that I was wrong or whatever. But when I'm right, just know when I'm right, I'm not gonna say nothing because I am silent but deadly.
Whatever you say. I mean, I'll talk, no bite. Your team's gonna lose. What's new?
All right. Well, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for listening to the Blitz Boys podcast. I'm Kaiden Jenkins. This is my co-host / cousin. And you can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Kaiden Jenkins 2 and Dakota McIntosh 0. And yeah, if you have any questions or have anything you would like us to talk about, just give us a holler and we'll be there for you. All right. Deuces.
Deuces.